One teammate tried to set him up on the global stage, while another player tried to end his life. Seems like there are guys out to get Messi with Leo, so I decided to make a list of the footballers who hate Messi. And the first guy on the list is a shocking twist. Messi's biggest rival, CR7. I just have to let this out of my system. Now, before you say they don't hate each other, they've hugged countless times. Ronaldo even invited him to have dinner with him. Ronaldo even let his son meet Messi, blah blah blah. Yes, you're right, all of these happened. And maybe CR7 doesn't have the biggest hate for this guy. But listen, Messi has been a thorn in CR7's flesh for more than 10 years. Ronaldo is the footballer with the most goals in history, but you still can't call him the greatest of all time. And guess why? Messi exists. Ronaldo has the most goals and assists in the Champions League, but he knows he'll get a lot of negative reactions if he comes out and says that he is the greatest player to ever play in Europe. And Messi isn't even European. And that's not all. What about the times Ronaldo will have to endure thousands of fans in the stadium chanting Messi just to get in his head? Yeah, Ronaldo is a tough guy. He knows how to put all these behind him and act like a professional. But Ronaldo is also human. He even admitted that it was hard for him to watch Messi win those Ballon d'Ors. In fact, at some point, he didn't want to attend the ceremony anymore. Also, how do you think Ronaldo felt watching Messi lift the World Cup trophy? He definitely wasn't smiling. But for what it's worth, we know these players respect each other. But I can't say the same about Messi and Gary Medel. In case you don't know, Gary Medel is a Chilean player who currently plays for Argentine side Boca Juniors. Gary Medel is a defender midfielder, not only known for how good his tackles were, but for his temper. He is a no-nonsense defender, and when he crossed paths with Messi, he showed it. Chile and Argentina both lost their semi-final games in the 2019 Copa America, and because of that, clashed for third place. And I guess Gary Medel was still mad at himself and the rest of the world for not making it to the final, because of the way he quickly acted out when Messi slightly pushed him during the match. You see, the ball was heading out of the pitch, and Messi decided to chase it down. He figured he might be able to make something out of it. Gary Medel saw this and he did what any player would do, put himself in between the player and the ball. That way making sure the ball goes out safely and possession is returned to his team. Now this is where things got interesting. Messi still tried to steal the ball, and in doing so bumped into Gary Medel. Gary successfully shielded the ball, but he didn't like the fact that Messi pushed him, so he faced Messi, and then this happened. We would have seen a quick MMA match if the ref had not come to the rescue with red cards for both players. Luckily, Gary Medel didn't actually physically hurt Messi, unlike the next guy on the list, Pepe. Now get this, looking at the teams Pepe played for, you'll understand why he doesn't like Messi. Real Madrid and the Portuguese national team. Now even if Pepe decides to act professional and stay out of any drama or beef between Barca and Real Madrid, he can't overlook the fact that Messi is Ronaldo's biggest rival. I mean, Pepe and Ronaldo have been BFFs for years. They've been teammates for well over 15 years for club and country. Pepe has reasons to hate Messi on a professional and personal level. And anytime these two meet on the pitch, Pepe is always ready to show Messi what hate feels and looks like. He tackles Messi like a lion trying to hunt a zebra. If he misses the ball, he goes for the legs, and he doesn't even hide it. One time, Messi was lying hurt on the floor, and Pepe walked up to him and stepped on his hand. I can only imagine how much that hurt Messi. These boots have studs, for heaven's sake. Why would you do that? Well, Pepe did later apologize for that and said he didn't do it on purpose. But come on, man, who are you trying to deceive? All your career, you've been trying to break Messi in half. Stepping on his palm really is the least you can do. But if you think Pepe tackles Messi like a madman, wait till you see how Sergio Ramos tackled Messi. No cap, at some point El Clasicos were like Messi versus Ronaldo type of thing. It was about which of these players would come out on top. The spotlight was always on them, but Messi had another guy he always worried about, Sergio Ramos. While Ronaldo focused on humiliating Messi by scoring goals, Ramos's agenda was to humble him by making him leave the pitch on a stretcher. And after Ronaldo left Madrid for Juventus, Sergio Ramos had all the space to destroy Messi. The tackles he pulled on Messi were the scariest, and it wasn't just about the tackles or physically hurting Messi. He also always tried to get into the Argentine's head and mess with him mentally. And to be honest, from a neutral point of view, watching these guys go at each other was always fun to watch. Peak content. But everything changed when both men left their teams to become teammates in PSG, and they started hugging each other. Ew. Bring back the good old rivalry. I know seeing Ramos and Messi as teammates gives the impression that playing the same team makes you friends, but that is so wrong, because there's this guy who played alongside Messi in Barcelona but still hates him. I'm talking about Zlatan Ibrahimovic. You see, Messi was having a fantastic run in Barca under Pep Guardiola, but Pep noticed a problem. Yes, Messi had the skills, the IQ, the technique, but he lacked something: physicality. Players like Pepe and Ramos would always take advantage of their bigger size to bully Messi, and this was not only bad for Messi, but also bad for Barcelona. Barca's attack looked weak. Pep needed a striker that looked intimidating, and Zlatan was the perfect option. He wasn't just big and scary, but also one of the best technically gifted strikers. Zlatan joined Barca, and for a moment it looked like these two attackers would get on well. But Messi did something crazy. He asked Pep for a positional shift, not caring who would get affected by his request. Messi knows he is Pep's golden boy. Pep would give him whatever he wants. And it happened. Pep granted the request. Messi became the main sticker, and Barca got rid of Zlatan. The Swedish striker went to Italy, and there he became a legend, or should I say, a god. And the crazy thing is, this wasn't the only time Messi had a hand in a teammate getting kicked out of the team. He did it once in the club, he did it again in the national team. The 2018 World Cup was fast approaching, and all national teams partaking in it were busy drafting their squad list. Argentina's coach, Jorge Sampaoli, released his list, and one very important name was missing: Mario Icardi. This came off as a big shock because, at that time, Mario Icardi was popping off in Inter Milan. He was one of the best strikers in the Serie A. His not getting a call-up was straight up unbelievable, and when he was asked about this, he said that was because he didn't fit into Messi's clique. He didn't get along with Messi really well, and his name was dropped. Messi is Argentina's captain. We know for sure that he was part of the decision-making process for the list. But anyway, Icardi later came out to say that he is on good terms with Messi. But come on, man, really? And in the next World Cup, the 2022 edition, Messi made a new enemy. Argentina and the Netherlands met in the quarter-finals of the tournament, and the match took a turn no one saw coming. We saw a part of Messi we had never even seen before. Messi ran riot, and by extra time, Messi had managed to piss off every Netherlands player. Well, except Weghorst. But before the night ended, he made sure to get on the nerves of Weghorst also. After the game, as the players entered the training room, Weghorst walked up to Messi. All he wanted was Messi's shirt. Yeah, Weghorst is also a pro, but that right there was a fan moment. But what Messi did next would shock you. Messi insulted him, calling him stupid. Weghorst was not pissed, but shocked. Bro immediately reported Messi to the internet. But the last guy on the list did not have to report Messi to anyone or say anything to Messi to show that he hates him. Kylian Mbappe. Aside from the fact that Mbappe is Ronaldo's biggest fanboy, he had other reasons to hate Messi. You see, for a while Mbappe was PSG's golden boy. He was like a king in PSG. He got all the attention and respect he could possibly get from the PSG fans. But things changed when Messi came along. Mbappe was no longer the biggest star in the team. Messi was. Messi was getting the attention, and Mbappe could not stand this. Yeah, he tried to hide all this built-up anger and hatred, but the day he angrily shoulder-bashed Messi on the pitch just because Messi didn't pass the ball to him revealed everything. And those are some players that hate Lionel Messi. If you think I missed any player, head to the comments and let me know. And while you're at it, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Free Kick Corner for more.